There we go. We're live on YouTube as well. Welcome everyone. Hello, hello, and happy weekend. How are you guys doing? I have prepared with my tea. Today's tea is peppermint tea for me because this is what I was craving. I will wait for the stream to stabilize a little bit because um the quality in the beginning is very poopy usually. Um we have our Seri bot into chat that is really good. So yeah, today I am so excited because it's polling day. The day has finally arrived. Good morning, Chug. Good to see you. Good morning. How are you doing? I am very, very happy to see you. Hello, Mark. Hello. Hello on here as well. How is everyone today? My tea's still hot, so that is perfect. That is the perfect temperature. And yes, today it's gonna be poll day. I am ready to become a mermaid. I've honestly been ready ever since childhood. When my naive self was praying to become a mermaid. Hey, it didn't happen, but that's why we have video games, right? Everything is possible in video games, and today is the time to get my outfit. Let me show it to you. There we go. I can leave it in this screen while we drink our tea. Thank you so much for following. I really, really appreciate it. And welcome. I usually don't say people's names out loud. Ooh, that was a loud alert. I hope it wasn't too loud for you guys. But I'm so happy it went off. Thank you so much. We reached our goal of 15 followers. This is huge for me. I don't usually say people's names out loud when they follow, just in case they want to lurk. So if you want me to shout you out, feel free to write in chat if you feel comfortable. But being a lurker is more than valid. I am mostly a lurker in other people's streams. I rarely chat, so I feel you. And yeah, it's mermaid time. Let me just hello Maximus. You were the new follower. Thank you so much for following. Doing well. You are celebrating Mother's Day with your girls today, so you might not be on too long depending on what time they decide to wake up. Congratulations on meeting your goal. You deserve it. Thank you so much, Chuck. And happy Mother's Day, by the way. I don't know what date that is because here we have different dates in Romania. So what date are we even in today? Wait a minute. So today is the 10th of May. Is that Mother's Day over there? 10th of May. It's tomorrow. I see. Okay. Here we have, I think we have different dates. At least I think so. 12th here. I see. Okay. So where you are is the 12th. I've no idea what is in Greece. Oh, that is so beautiful. Greece is so beautiful. I'm going to Greece this summer, so I'm super excited about that. It will be my first time. I am very, very excited. Let me sip away at my tea for just a little bit. I love hot tea so much. And yeah, I think we can. My bad. Sorry, it's tomorrow. Right, it is tomorrow because today is the. Oh, it's on the 11th. Okay, you were very close though. Only one day off, so it doesn't count. Yeah, I have no idea what Mother's Day is here. In Romania, no idea. I guess I will find out if I become a mother, and then I'll have to know, right? But I only know, so I know Women's Day here, which is different than it is internationally as well. That's 8th of March for us. But yeah, that's the only one I know. Okay, should we get into the polling? And for the peeps who are watching the VOD, I will make sure to put timestamps. This time I will. I know I've said before that I would timestamp the streams, but I didn't have the time. I will do it. I will do it for this. And, you know, it's guaranteed for me to get it. I just don't know on how many polls it's going to happen. I want to poll at least 160 times because I want the... Wait, let me see. Where is it? It's a deep echo thing, right? I want the conch. It's so gorgeous. I want to fully feel like a mermaid. And I feel like I need this decoration. I think the luckiest I've ever gotten was 2 5-star pulls in a 10 pull. But that's the luckiest. Maybe we can beat it today. Let's see. And then let's go into... Any updates on the car chick? That is such a good question. I'm so glad you asked. I would have probably remembered to ask at some point, but probably after the polls. Because I have too little RAM. I can only keep very few things in mind at the same time. But yeah, I'm very curious. Did you find anything, Chuck, or are you still looking? I feel like it takes such a long time to find cars. So I know people who have been looking for months. Hey, Mark has been looking for months too, because he's planning on buying a car. No, you've been keeping your eyes open, but there really isn't much out there at the moment. It seems not. Like, I don't think you found anything either, Mark, did you? And a few months ago, Mark found something that he really liked, but it got sold like instantly, so we didn't have the time to you know, to take the steps to buy the car, and it was too far. He needs his license first, obviously. One car which was brought after like 2 days exactly. It sold out instantly. The right one will come along, I have faith. Yes, I do believe it's kind of like with buying a place, right? You need to feel like it's the right one, and that takes time. That really does. I would imagine with cars it's even harder because you have to test drive them, I guess. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it comes along as soon as possible. And yeah, let's get into the pulling then. I'll do 10 pulls. Sometimes I do 1 pull at a time, but I gotta be in an extra patient mode for that. So let's do 10. You just live with the quirks of your current one. Yeah, you know all the defects of the car, right? So at least it's predictably non-functional sometimes. Ocean's Blessing is not active. I mean, I just click no. It doesn't really matter because I'll pull for the entire outfit anyway, so I don't really care about activating it. Let me just click skipple. These earrings are gorgeous. These are I've never looked at the 4-star pieces, but these are absolutely stunning. I can see myself using them in so many outfits. I actually like this outfit. It's very it's giving rich married an old guy and took his fortune away vibes when he died. That's what this outfit is giving me, and I've seen other people talk about it too, so they nailed the vibe. Pull, is it like a lottery outfit? It kind of is. So you are guaranteed to get... So this is the banner with the mermaid outfit, and you are guaranteed to get a piece every 20 pulls. Right? So, and you pull until you get the full outfit if you want to. Some people only pull for pieces. In general, I don't like to do that unless I really love a piece so much. So basically, if I click on the 10 pulls again, we're getting a guaranteed piece of the mermaid outfit. And we'll see a rainbow. Look at the rainbow. It's so pretty. Let's see, which piece am I getting first? Usually I get the dress last. Let me click on skip all. It's so look at this headpiece. I love it. It is so pretty. Okay, so we have 1 out of 11. Okay, these shoes are so fancy. They're like slippers, but so fancy. I love them. Okay, that was the guaranteed. We need a bit more luck than this. Hopefully the game helps me out here. Oh, if I would get the full outfit in 160 pulls, I would be so happy with that. But that requires a lot of luck. Come on. Come on, give me the rainbow. No rainbow. No rainbow. You know what I need? I need one of those conches that you put to your ear and you can hear the ocean. I'm pretty sure if I have had one of those, I'd be much luckier. That's how it works. Should I skip through them like this or should I? Let's just go one by one. I got... Is it the second one? She's a gambling addict chick. Send help. Yes, I am. I am secretly a gambling addict. I sort of am. I get a lot of dopamine out of this. A lot. But I'm also very much in control of my spending. So kind of halfway there. Okay, these are all 3 stars. The 3 stars are copies of clothes that you get very easily, so... Okay. Let's do another 10. LOL is just for clothes, it's fine. I mean... it's... Wait, we have rainbow again. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's see, which piece is it? The... What do you call that? They're not socks, obviously, because it's jewelry on legs. I have no idea what you call them, but nice. Second piece. Bagged it. Scented shadows. Okay, I can see myself using these as well. Those are very pretty because of the gradient. Halfway there for the 4-star outfit. I was hoping for another 4-star in there, but not yet. Let's see. Ah, it would have been too lucky to get a rainbow again. Okay, let me skip all, since there's no... Wow, I love the lace on these. So this is our 5th piece. Almost there. There we... I am super lucky with the 4 stars though in this one. It usually doesn't happen, but I'll take it. Very, very nice. It's the second time we get 2 pulls in 10, I think. Two items in 10. Okay. Rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Skittles. I don't like Skittles. Do you guys like Skittles? I'm not a big fan. I prefer M&Ms. Pretty. It took me a while to process that, by the way, because I was still thinking about the Skittles, but so pretty. I think I love all the pieces in the mermaid outfit, like legit. That's why I'm pulling for it, even though I really love the wings on the phoenix. But for that outfit, it's just the wings. So, You like the green ones, but in moderation. Are the green ones apple? Is that the flavor? I think you're team Mark then. If it is apple, Mark likes apple in any sorts of thing when where you have to pick out candies and you know, there's apple flavor. Well, my favorites are always like cherry, strawberry type of vibes. It's yummy flavor. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yummy flavor. I love that. Okay, so we got the headpiece. Or do they qualify as earrings? Wait, I think they have to because I see the earrings. That is so pretty. That's a good way to describe them. It's a great way. That will stick with me. So four pieces, 7 to go. Can I be greedy and hope for another one? Look at this. The jewelry on this set are absolutely stunning. Everything from the earrings to the shoes. Stunning. Ooh. I will so wear that. The trench coat or dress, I don't know what it is. It's more likely a dress. A robe type dress, I guess. That one I'm not super in love with, but all the accessories I absolutely love. Okay, so we did. Wait a minute. That was a two items in a single 10 pull. That is very nice. No rainbow this time, but I might still get lucky with the four stars. Done. Outfit done. Completed. Is the animation going off? I heard the sound before I could see the visuals. Okay. I love that. And I think there's a chance that I might get another duplicate set for this until I finish with the mermaid. Now we have rainbow. I could do this the whole day, by the way. I could just pull and be super happy about it. It is fun. It's too fun. That's why it's addictive. I love that. You'll hear me say this a lot because I just love this banner so much. Can I hope for another one? Is it greedy? How many pulls did I do? Wait, I forgot with how many I started with. Okay, we're at 80 pulls. So 80 more to go, at least. Does it cost real world money? So it can. Sometimes you grind in the game and you get the currency, you get the diamonds. But sometimes you will need real money in order to sort of get what you want. Now, my spending habits are very simple. I only buy the subscription. There is a subscription that you buy. It's $5 a month, kind of like the Paleo one. It's very similar, where you get the currency for logging in every day. And that is my rule. I only buy that. So I've never spent money in order to get items. Why? Because I don't have that money to spend. If I did, maybe I would. I don't know. For me, it's always been a bit painful to pay huge amounts of money for games. I'd rather just buy other games if it makes sense, rather than putting a lot of money into one game. So I don't think I'll ever do that. I don't think I'll buy pulls. But what I do is buy the subscription. Right now, with everything going on in the game, I'm considering not buying the subscription either. But I had it, I bought it like a few days before the patch dropped, so... Yeah, I renewed it before this. But for the pull gambling, no, so you use that currency that you get. You use the diamonds, and you get diamonds from opening chests, you get diamonds from quests. So it doesn't cost directly. Only if you're out of diamonds and you still want to pull, that's when it costs money. Fragrant Blessings, I think that was a new 3-star. I don't think I had that one. Another hair. I really am very lucky with the 4 stars. Okay, this will be 100 pulls. And we got a 5-star. Which one? Which one? Is it gonna be the... It's a top and bottom, right? So it's not a dress. The headpiece. Halfway there. More than halfway. Any 4 stars? The slippers. Yeah, so I'll show you in a second in the menus as well. I'll do the pulls first and then I will show you how it works. I have so many pulls saved up because I didn't spend any on the last banner. I skipped quite a lot of stuff. Can you sell duplicates? You can exchange them for another currency in the game. which you do use to level up outfits, so to speak. So you kind of can, sort of. But duplicates for 4 and 5 stars are important because they give you recolors. So if you get a full set, you can recolor the original. You get a few specific dyes, basically. That necklace again, halfway there to get the duplicate. Okay, so like 60 to go. I will have to check so I don't use more than I want to. I forgot about my tea. This is too distracting. The hair. I love the hair as well. It's so pretty. Skip the 3s. Good. Three more to go. How many are we in? Okay, 120. So at least 40 more to go. Of course, I will do more if I needed to in order to complete the set. Let's see. I want the top. That top is absolutely stunning. I think it might be my favorite piece from the outfit. 6 out of 8. Ooh, look at these platforms. These are so tall. I could never wear them IRL. Is there anyone here who wears like very high heels? I don't wear heels in general. I'm the kind of person who prefers to be really, really comfortable. So I only wear sneakers and boots and the likes. I don't do heels. But I really respect people who can, because that shit is hard. It is so difficult. You'll be right back, okay? No rainbow this time. I can skip it then. Skip all. I love the name of the earring, Speechless. I would break my neck. You're barely... Wait. You're barely... I do not know what you meant to write there. Yeah, as often as possible. You're barefoot as often as possible. I see. Me too, but with socks. I have a thing where no shoes. Yeah, same. I don't like... It's uncomfortable to wear them. But I always wear socks. For me, it's a sensory thing. I need to wear socks. I can't stand the feeling of being barefoot. Why? I don't know. It's just a sensory sensitivity I've had ever since I was a child. I would hide my socks under my pillow so that my parents don't take them away, because, you know, it's healthy to not have socks on because your feet can breathe, the skin can breathe, everything is better. But yeah, I would always find a way to hide socks somewhere and take them on. So at some point my parents just gave up. I was very little. We're talking kindergarten. And they had to give up because I was very resourceful. You love being grounded in the grass? See, that I'm fine with. Like being barefoot in grass or in sand, I'm okay with, interestingly enough, but not in the house. Why? I don't know. Don't know. I have no idea why it's like that, but it is. Okay, again, because I can't keep track. 20 more until we get to the 160 pulls. Rainbow. Where are you, 5-star? There we go, the top. My favorite piece. Nice. 2 more. Only 2 pieces to go. I feel like I was pretty lucky. Can I be greedy? Can I wish for another piece in this? And we got the duplicate. Great. So I can show you how it works with the recolors. I did get my second piece. I did. Ooh, that is so lucky. I'm only missing 1 piece. So for the last one, what I do is I do 1 pulls. That is so I can save up as many as I actually wait. Did I do my 160? No. Okay, never mind. I need to do the 10 pulls so I can get to 160 anyway. There we go. And after this, I will do 1 pulls. 1 pull at a time. There we go. I got the slippers again. And time for 1 pulls until we get the rainbow. Come on, rainbow. I summon you. I don't have my conch to summon you, but I'm praying to the RNG gods. You can see the rainbow from the beginning. That's why I skip ahead if I don't see it. Come on, rainbow. Now? No rainbow yet. Come on. You can do it. You can show up. It hasn't rained, maybe. Maybe that's why. And this one is letting itself... that is not a correct English expression. I was going to translate something from Romanian, but it doesn't work. Okay, in the end, I didn't save any pulls for that. I think it's guaranteed to come in this pull. So, it was a 10 pull anyway, but sometimes you get to save a few pulls like this by just doing the 1 pulls at the end. Instead of 10 pull at a time. Look at how pretty this is. I can't. Do you know how many times I, like... Oh, it's stunning. I love it so much. I actually like the other one too, so for those of you who want to see the Phoenix dress as well, it's very pretty. Look at this. This is gorgeous too. But I just don't love it quite as much. I do love the wings. I really, really love the wings, and I am considering, depending on what the next banners are gonna be, if I don't like them, I am considering just pulling the wings. But we shall see. That is not today. And let me show you how the recolors work. So, I'm gonna get lost in the menus now. Okay, I go to evolution. So, selecting 4 stars. So, this is the set we have, Rosy Reverie. And in order to get the recolor, which is this one, I need to have a full set. A full extra set. And I can evolve it. And that's how we unlock the new die. I think I like the original more. But the wig is pretty. The wig, the hair. The hair is really pretty. There we go. That's how it works. And for 5 stars, the way it works is you can get, I think, 2 of the recolors normally. So there are more recolors when it comes to 5 stars. Look how pretty this is. And you need these, this currency, which you also get from wishing. I might go for this one. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. This one, not my favorite. I don't like the yellow recolor. And I like this one, but So for the last recolor, you always need an extra full set. Basically, that's how it works. But this one I could get. I think I'm like 10 pulls away. So I'm considering it. Am I? Let me check. Which reminds me, I didn't click on my I didn't read that. I like to learn things in my... You like the red? That is really pretty. Yes, it is. It's really, really pretty. So if I go to depot... Yeah, see, I need 10 more draws to be able to get that recolor. Should I do it? We had the new dyeing system implemented, and I'm not sure how it works with that, because I might be able to use the dyes from there and get a really similar sort of recolor with those, but I'm not sure what it works, like how it works. Should I just do 10 more, get the recolor? Let's claim all of this. Can I select all of them? Probably, right? Let's get the contacts first. Then we can get the lipstick. I'm thinking I'll get all of them in these. There we go. Yes, you can get a similar color, but not the recolors. They allow for different gradients. I see. I was thinking about that it might be, like, it might look slightly different when dyed than the other one. But thank you so much for confirming that. So I will do the extra 10 pulls then. Look at Momo's outfit. It's so cute. It is adorable. I love it. There's just something about the frills. Momo has the funniest outfits ever. I can't. You know, when you do the story and everything is so serious and suddenly you see Momo with his derpy outfits, it's the best feeling in the world. Okay, let's do the extra 10 then. I'll just skip them because I'm not... Okay. Nice. And I can get this thing that I can do the recolor with. Yes, they end up looking a bit different due to the recolors being more like overlays. So that's how they work. Hey, that is great to know. What a useful thing. I haven't dabbled too much with the dyeing system yet. It's a little bit overwhelming for me because I will dye it a certain way and then I'll realize that, wait a minute, I need so many prisms to have it colored like that, and then I just give up. I really think they need to implement either more ways for us to get prisms or to... I would like the amount that we need to be lower. Because I feel like they take so many prisms. Okay, so the plan for the rest of the stream is probably doing the rest of Serenity Island, because I haven't finished with it yet. Also, I love my my horns. If you look at the recolors, you can notice that they will change small details sometimes. I actually want to look at that, so let me unlock the evolution. That's what I wanted to do, but I got a bit sidetracked. So thank you for reminding me. I can evolve it. So pretty. And let's look at the colors a little bit. So if I go here and I want to select the two outfits, let's look at the original first. How should I do this so I can see things? What is batch save, by the way? I have no idea what that button does. Probably maybe saves all the dyes on every piece. Not sure. Let's select the top first. It might not be obvious on the Mermaid set, but you can see it on others. Right, but I'm guessing there might be differences on this one too. They just might be really, really subtle then. I'm still happy that I got a few more dyes. I think for 10 extra pulls. whatever. It's not the end of the world to get. Ah, but it's so pretty. Did you pull, by the way? Did you pull on any of the two outfits? I was so tempted at first to pull on both, but in the end, my self-control won, and I told myself I'm gonna pick the one that I love the most, which is the mermaid one. Yes, there are differences, at least between first and last, like the gradients and color places. I see. So the most noticeable ones are between the first and the last. That is really, really good to know. It's so beautiful. I think I want to use it a little bit. I'll save it on cute. That's okay. I'll change the name. And if I look at the dyes, so we have access to, these are the free dyes. They're always open with anything. Oh yeah, and the recolor doesn't appear here. It's just a separate item, basically. That's how they made it. Okay, okay. I will probably dabble with this a bit later. It's still a bit too overwhelming for me. It's too new. But I do want to create like a darker mermaid sort of vibe. And this, look at how pretty the light is reflected on that material. It's so beautiful. It's almost metallic. There are so many areas which I love. But for me, it's also a little bit overwhelming. I know I need like an hour, you know, to spend with this and really figure it out. Yes, it's gorgeous. It's so stunning. It is so beautiful. Did you pull for it? It is very beautiful. And I love my tail. I also want to try the power. Yes, you did. Hey, that's so nice. So you also have it.
Time for a nighttime adventure.
Let me see. Can I freeze the water? So first I need to have it selected, I think. Ability setup. Now what type of it's one of these abilities, right? Water walking. This one. Your pulls were bad. Oh no, I'm so sorry that you were not lucky. You ended up with the recolor before you were able to finish the set. Really? Ooh. That sometimes it really hurts, right? Sometimes you spend so many pulls that yes, equipability. And Mark says, I'm back. Sorry, the outfit has a very long tail. Yes, that's why it's so stunning. It has such a long tail and I'm here for it. Let's place the water walking. So it's selected. Save it. I want to try. I want to see. How does it work? Wait. It has a cast and everything. That is so beautiful. I can't. Okay, so you cast it. She cast it like a spell. I love that so much. Oh my god. This is even better than I had hoped for. Oh, I love it. Now I'm curious what the Phoenix one feels like when you fly, but this feels so good. Oh. And you have that bar, so that's the stamina bar, right? Afterwards... Okay, afterwards I stop and I can cast it again? Is that how it works? Not yet, at least. Yes, she does, but keep track on the stamina bar. Yes, I have noticed
Nikki,
it.
let's stay in the shallow water.
Nope, so you can't recast it. You're stuck there. Maybe if you go and co-op with someone else, you might be able to traverse the ocean, the sea. Because you just cast it alternatively. It will make the ice disappear, then you can recast. Okay. Okay, so, And how... Do you know how it works if you're in co-op? Like, can the other person cast it if you still have your ice showing up? That is my curiosity. In the meantime, let me go over to Serenity Island. It's here at the very end. I don't remember what I had to do. You have no clue, okay. I will research it. I will look it up. I never play in co-op. I don't even know if the other Nikkis can see the eyes. I haven't tried either. I don't play in co-op either. But it would be interesting to know. Maybe it's a strategy of crossing. While as shadows, you mean? As shadows, I don't think so. Because you can't see anything about the Nikkis. You can't even see what they're wearing and stuff. So I doubt they can see the eyes. What did we have to do here? Whether it's the source of the contaminated crystal salt or Murmur's past, they all lead to the same place. It seems the truth lies deep within the cavern. Head there and find the answers. Right, I remember now. It's coming back to me where we were going to the cavern. But how do I get there? Do I have to go from the mining cavern? I don't remember. I suspected that. You can get over to the Forbidden Islands with the ice. Can you? That is good. That is useful. That is so useful. So this spire is locked. The other spire is locked. How do I make my way over there? But you will be killed. Oh no. The price you have to pay to get there. To the forbidden places. You glide. Oh, how did I miss these three? No idea, but I got them now. Okay, so I need to find my way. I knew I shouldn't have interrupted the quest right there. Because I don't remember where I have to go. But not a problem, I will find a way. So I don't think it's through that mining cavern. This is... So this is the level of the crystal salt mine. And this is the Misty Peak. One of the spires has to be from the peak. Okay. What is the highest spire I can get to? I think that might be useful to know. Can I... Okay, this is the Stitch Quarter. Salt Bath area. Maybe the Salt Bath area one. Let's see. Yes, one of the spires is near the cave up. I see, okay. So I do have to make my way up. Maybe I can get there from this side? Let's... Ooh, dues. I see more dues. Nope. Okay, so not from here. It's okay. I will eventually discover my way, I guess. I will find my way. Because I don't remember. I see more dues. I need to drop now. I think this is the most useful way about not finding your way immediately. Because you can discover stuff that you haven't found yet. You have to go around and upward. I see. From this level. Oh, that is so... Probably not. Probably the other way around, I'm guessing. Let me TP back. Where was I? Here, I think. I'll try the other side. I'm guessing there will be a flower somewhere, right? A one of those flowers that you glide upwards with. Night is always good for finding inspirations. Right, maybe that's why I'm seeing them so much easier, because it's nighttime. That is a very good tip, too. Like, if you can't find your dues, just choose night. Switch over to night. Okay, so we do have a flower here. Why are there so many boxes? Because dues. Nice. That's why there were so many. So, time to use this. I need the ability. I haven't made new ability outfits yet. I want to make custom ones. Planning on it. Yeah, the color contrast works better than during day. That makes so much sense. I never thought about that. I never thought about switching over to night. Okay, here is the warp spire. Super nice. So I don't have to do all of this again. What are your thoughts about Serenity Island? What do you think? I always like it when we get new areas to explore. It's one of my favorite parts about the game. Congrats, you made it. Thank you so much. I did. In the end, I got there. And there are more. I think it's lovely and summery. I really like I like all the areas they've ever added, to be fair. Even Fireworks Island, I love that one as well. Like, really, they're just very good with new areas. I feel like they always feel so satisfying to explore. Expert mountain climber, thank you so much. Tips my fedora, which I don't have. I should buy one. Okay, so I made it to this one. What about the other warp spire? Is it? I'm assuming it's up on the peak of the mountain. Okay, chest. Can I open it? There we go. Same fireworks feel like it fit New Year's Eve so well. I agree. It was so beautiful, and I loved the fireworks show and everything. It's on the peak. I bet. That would have been my guess. Tireless Tom. Let's talk to him.
Respite refused, reset desired.
He has a
I
candle.
know I say no, but rest I require. 1, 2... just this tiny bit of salt today. I don't deserve to be the legendary salt miner.
Oh no, Tireless Tom, what did you do? Why is there a melted candle on your head?
No. I've got to get past those S-lings.
Wait, I can help.
Where are the S-lings?
Time for Nikki to take action again?
Huh? They're gone now, but earlier, when I was secretly working overtime, a few of them suddenly appeared out of nowhere and nearly scared me out of my cloth.
To be scared out of one's cloth. That is a good expression.
Did they come from the sealed-off cavern?
Oh, now that you say it, that makes sense. Our usual mining area never had any S-lings, so they must have come from deeper inside.
The dark essence contamination inside is getting worse. We need to get in and see.
What?
Need to get in and
You want to go
purify
inside?
everything.
You should know that cavern collapsed a while ago. It's been sealed off for centuries. Who knows what's inside now?
That's
I
precisely
heard there
why
are
we have to go in.
Monsters that eat pieces.
Really?
Who knows? When I was working late at night, I sometimes heard noises, but I couldn't tell what they were. Plus, Macy always keeps the cavern keys with her, so no one can get in. Still, I'd love to know if there's a huge chunk of crystal salt inside.
Makes sense for a PC. They are basically yarn knots and cloth. Yes. That's why it's so smart. Is it just me, or the dialogue in this game is just written very smart? I love it. Usually it's very lighthearted, but it does have some really dark moments at times, which I love. I'm a sucker for darkness in seemingly bright things. But I love that. I love the way it's written.
Are you talking about this key? Macy's already given it to us. We're heading in now.
What? Well, I'm not jealous. Can I borrow it after you? I mean, be careful in there. Even I, the legendary salt miner, have no idea what's inside. I just hope you don't run into any S-lings in there.
Of course we'll run into S-lings. What do you mean? Of course. That's why we're here. It depends on where and when. Sometimes you find the dialogue kind of lacking. Like where? Can you... I'm actually curious. Like, is there a specific area or... I think my favorite was Eerie Season. When it came to story and dialogue and setting. So for the fireworks one, I didn't really like the event itself. Like the story, sorry. But I really loved the location. So story... the fireworks one I wasn't too happy with, truth be told. I found it a bit boring. But Eerie Season was my absolute favorite in terms of the way it was written. I'm curious what you find lacking. In some parts of the story, it can skip details and jumps right. You mean the pacing. The pacing can be a bit off. I do agree with that. Sometimes it feels like it just glides over certain things that should be explained further. This is what I meant. I was gonna say, let me check so that I don't miss out on some dues. Let me double check here too. Okay, I think we got everything in this chamber. I think the reason why it's not like I like stories from events a bit better. It's because they're more bite-sized. You wouldn't call it pacing, but it does have issues with it too. Okay, so you mean something slightly different than that. Maybe not explaining things too well at times? Is that what you mean? Yeah, sorta. Okay. Well, kinda. I'm getting a bit closer. I think for me, the setting was also my favorite in Eerie Season because I really like darker stories, and that was like just the right amount of darkness for me. I suppose I have to take this flower and glide upwards. Can I use this? No, I can't. Okay. Can I use it without? Yes. Uh-oh. Go back. Follow the trail of blings. And more dues. How many dues do there does this location have? Let's see. 22 total. Wow. Okay. I have a few good ones to find. I did like Eerie Season 2, but I felt like it could have been a bit better developed with some more explorations, and Quest right. Yes, I feel like, well, with all the other ones, we got a new location. Eerie Season didn't have anything. I do feel like it improved. What's that place called? The Queen's... I forget. I forget names, but if I go to Breezy Meadow... Queen's Palace Ruins. Yeah, I feel like it improved that location, but you're right, we could have gotten a bit more, like more exploration out of it and some more quests. I do think there's always something to improve on, right? Like nothing will be, you know, perfect. It always can be a little bit better in some regards.
Crystal salt over there looks concealing.
And that's why I think players giving feedback is so important.
Any entrances behind those
and giving like constructive criticism so that the game can improve. Just. Oh yeah, and with this I can tell you as a reminder, if you haven't completed the survey so far, I think it can still be completed. I did it yesterday, so I think it might still be active, but you guys have to check. It is the best outlet, I think, to write every piece of criticism. I wrote my ideas and suggestions as well. Yet to make it worth a bit of re-exploration, since we already went through the area earlier. Yes, we've gone through that whole thing already, and it was a bit short then as well. So I feel like adding just a little bit extra made it better. It's probably my favorite location in the game for some reason. I don't know why. It's just something about the ruins. I think I have to go up here instead. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit weird. Never mind. Fix. But I need to purify these estlings. There we go. I've noticed that... So I have my fairy ability from the outfit. The one where you have to keep pressing in order to flap your wings. And with this ability, I forgot to put this in the survey, but it doesn't work. If I try to jump from this, it doesn't jump. It just... Oh, never mind, it does. Now it does. When I tried this the last time I played, it didn't work. I couldn't jump from it. It would have also been nice to have had more bonding with the characters in Eerie like we got in Fireworks. I agree. I do agree with that. We got very little of the... especially with Faylene, I would say. Do I need to click? Okay. Puppy PC. You're back.
Is that... That's the puppy PC. Are you... waiting for us?
Why are you crying?
Here's your bell. I can finally return it. Why are you living here? It's such a dangerous place.
Okay, I don't think it's crying. It's actually talking to us.
Do you know the Guardian?
Home help?
Momo, you're good.
Wait, watch out! Momo, let's go after him.
Let's catch up to him. Wait. No, I need to go around here because I need to get to the upper levels.
Nikki, the contamination ahead looks even worse.
Don't worry, Momo. I'm here.
Nikki trying to be
I'm not
reassuring.
afraid of any massive Eslings.
Wait, do I have to destroy all of these?
Whoa!
Oh.
The purifying orb bounced right off! Ugh. Let's hit it a few more times and see if it can still defend itself.
Come on.
There's an opening, Nikki. Hit
Perfect.
it with your super ace purifying
The story in this patch is great too, but it's so sad that as they remove the original intro to the game, they are messing up just about everything in the story. I agree. You have to hit them till they get mad, right? I have to enrage them. I actually like the piece of the story we got, but I'm not sure I like it as a replacement to the original. I don't. I would have liked the whole star, and from my understanding, it follows the previous Nikki game story, right? With the worlds being destroyed and everything. But I just think, I don't know, I really like the original intro to the game. I don't know if it's my attachment to it, but I really liked it. So, yeah, I wouldn't have changed that. I don't know what I would have done. I'm not a writer, and I don't know if I could have done a better job, but... yeah. I was really intrigued with it. Yeah, no, it's nice as a follow-up on the story. Exactly, that's what I thought it was when I played it. I was actually impressed with it because I thought it was the continuation as a follow-up on the story bit where Aina gives us the Silver Gale outfit. Right. I did enjoy it a lot when I played it, up until I learned that it's the replacement. Which is unfortunate. And I think it's too big of a change to do without asking your players what they think about it. I see those Dews of Inspiration. I want to get there. Also, is there anything here? I probably will have to come back and get some of the other ones that I might have missed. Okay, wait. Can I get back up from this side? Let's try. There we go. I need to check if I got everything from there.
Legendary Misty Peak? It looks so eerie.
I have a bad feeling.
It's very
Mama,
foggy.
We need to be extra careful. We should keep an eye on that puppy PC. We can't let him stay here alone.
These flowers, they are stunning. Okay, let me check if I got everything from the... No, I'm missing like... How much was that? 9? 9 dues. I'll come back.
Nikki, over there. I think there's something in the mist.
Over there, but
Could it
first
be
the chest.
monster that eats people?
Same. I thought that it does a jump into the future where Nikki faces the final boss and fails, trying it with Aina, with what Aina says about the heart needing to be balanced. Right. Right, so I love that explanation that, okay, the heart gives us insight into the miracle outfits and allows us to craft them, but it does need to be balanced out. But from what the seer says, time has turned back twice. Right. And the world, like Mirrorland, gets destroyed every single time, which is intimidating.
Nikki!
Okay, so this is how we got to the... So high, yes. Very high. We need to think of something. Ah, I can use the gliding ability now. Could this be related to the contamination? No matter what the cause is, let's use the gliding ability and catch up with it that disappeared. So this one's the gliding ability. Yet the plot says Aina only turned back the time once. So how was it turned back the second time? Hey, you really remember all the details. See, I need to watch it again, because I feel like streaming it at the same time didn't allow me to catch all the details very well, so I need to rewatch that. But that is a very good question. How was it turned back the second time? So I need to use my gliding ability, which should be selected, right? There we go.
Nikki, it's that puppy PC. Let's follow him. puppy PC is still up ahead. We need to speed up.
This is so cool. I'm in a vortex. Can I jump on these? Where's my circle underneath me? I can barely see it. Oh no, please, puppy PC. That is cool. Thing in the Mist. I love the name. Uh-oh. Can I? Ah.
Can't believe they're forming up. Nikki, the brain on its head is cracked. It looks weaker.
Can I?
Oh no, they're charging at us. Dodge quickly.
Okay, I got all of... No, I didn't because they disappeared. This is pretty challenging. Let me... For a second I thought it was gonna follow me even more. Nice, I got one extra. Oh, me. Okay, I need to get, I think, a little bit.
Darn it! Direct attacks don't seem effective. Do we need to defeat the 3 puppy pieces first?
Oh, I almost fell. Can I get you? Perfect.
The sky's getting dark. So spooky.
Oh, the only thing is I don't think I can heal up. I don't think I have my potions. How do I...
Dark essence is leaking from its head. Nikki, plunge attack to purify.
But that is so scary. Nope. Good job. Good job, me. It's so scary because he's... Where do I need to get to be able to glide all the way over? Doesn't work. So dead. Can I heal up? Yes. I should. Glide? Oh, yes. I forgot I was meant to glide. Can I? How do I know when I'm on top of it? There we go. You'll get it eventually, don't worry.
Watch out for that whirlwind. Don't get swept up.
Okay, can I stay here while...
Stay calm. Time your movements and slip through the gap.
It did not work. Let me heal up just in case. Stop shooting projectiles.
Dark essence is leaking from its head. Nikki,
There we go,
plunge
one
attack
more.
to purify it. It got even stronger. Hang in there, Nikki.
How can I... Ooh, I need to go towards the center. Can I? Am I... Did that count or did it not? You have a circle that shows where on him you are. Yeah, but it's so hard to see. I know what you mean because you have it when using this ability as well. I can see the circle, but it's so hard to see in the middle of everything else. But we got it. We got it. Gentle guidance. What is this? What is that shape? A sketch with tiny bite marks at the corners. A note beside it reads, "My fluffs didn't realize this design is for them." They just think it's bad because it keeps me stuck at my desk and they're trying to protect me from it. I see. It faced the floof menace. It's a bubble wand. That is so cute. So now I need to return, right? Or please go to Serenity Island. I will assume that I have to return. I didn't get to read that. Oh no. Our puppy PC.
Hey! Eat my fabric tempest strike!
Nikki, are you okay?
I'm okay, but the puppy PC.
We're fine. I purified the Esslings. But they seem to be contaminated PCs. This must be the Guardian.
Guardian?
Nikki, there's a journal over there.
Marshall's journal. Nikki, read it. What does it say? The battle isn't over. I thought after fixing everything, a new beginning would await us. But that massive Essling still runs rampant, its dark essence spreading everywhere, and the dirty thread disease continues to wreak havoc. Fixing things is futile. Perhaps
only one solution remains. Using my body as a strong cage, I will suppress the Essling. If I absorb all the thick fog and filth,
Oh, this is how
can I
he
restore
became
peace to
the
Serenity
thing.
Island? I can't be certain, but I must try. Persistent erosion by contamination. This is the price. But the dark essence will no longer spread, confined to Misty Peak. Thankfully, I left behind a warning. Never set foot upon the Misty Peak. Let the source of the rainbow cleanse the contamination and pain. Leave sorrow behind. Be carefree, without worry or longing. The battle isn't over. My body grows heavier. My consciousness fades into chaos. A momentary lapse of focus causes a massive tremor. Was this child affected by my actions? Leave now. Leave now. My contaminated and horrifying form has become the same as that of a monster. Allow the sound of this whistle to guide you toward the light. Leave the thick mist. Return to your home. My consciousness is waning. Before I forget everything completely, let me remember one last time.
Actually, the one
wheat
is a dog
growing.
toy. Ooh, I can't stop
The
it.
bubble blooms blooming. Distant calls carried on the evening breeze. Marshall, today we go home. Marshall, when are we going home?
Please.
the journal. It ends there.
Okay, here is where I can pause it and read. Actually, the wand is a dog toy. It has the shape of a bone. That makes sense. And also, I wanted to say I love these scenes where they do, what should I call them, animations or drawing. They are so pretty. And also, I love the voice acting. Very deep voice. It really catches me.
So, Rainbow Spring Therapy was a lie all along.
The Guardian suppressed the massive Essling with his own body, allowing us to survive the dirty thread disease outbreak. But now, he can't contain the contamination anymore. The disease has returned.
Yes, it helps enrich the story. It really does.
But the Esslings have been completely purified by Nikki. So, does that mean Marshall and the puppies are okay now?
But they've been severely hurt.
This level of contamination, in all my years of scrubbing, it's unparalleled.
After coexisting with the Essling for centuries, the contamination has deeply penetrated their
Oh
fabric.
no.
I'm afraid that...
Oh, I'm supposed to click a thing.
Contamination this deeply rooted. I'm sorry.
I'll find the Serenity Spring. The Silvergale's gift, the source of the rainbow. Serenity Spring cleanses all contaminants. As the source of the rainbow spring, it may be able to awaken the Guardian.
You silly PC. Don't you get what the journal was saying? All the wisdoms were just lies meant to comfort us. And as for this so-called Serenity Spring, no one even knows where it is. Where are you going to find it?
I know, Terra. But this is our only hope.
That's right. We already saved Marshall from the Essling and eradicated the dirty thread disease threat. We can't just stop here.
Yeah. Back then, I gave up searching for the Guardian because no one would help me. I was afraid of being an outcast. But he really does exist. He fought the Essling for centuries, all for us. If only I tried harder. If I had been as brave as Nikki, maybe I could have found him sooner. I could have helped.
I feel like Murmur is just such a likable character for me. I felt for her from the very beginning, and I just feel like I've grown attached to her.
Murmur. It's not your fault.
It was we who kept hiding from the truth.
But this time, it's not too late to save the Guardian.
Yeah, she's very cute. She really is.
I know the Serenity Spring might be a lie. Searching for a false miracle might seem foolish. But I'm no longer scared of being a little foolish PC. I want to try. As long as there's even the slightest possibility, I'll keep searching.
And I also remember that in the beginning of this story, she was described as being very quiet and like sort of reserved, and I love that we're seeing her growth as a character.
Murmur, we're with you. Even if the Serenity Spring doesn't work, there will be other solutions. As long as we keep searching, we'll surely find a miracle and wake up Marshall.
Nikki, thank you. Thank you for reminding me that only by starting something can we find the answers we seek. I think I'm ready to set off now. I'll search for clues to the Serenity Spring. When I find something, we'll meet up under the Guardian statue. For the Guardian, I'll definitely find the miracle of the Serenity Spring.
You've grown up, little girl. For us old PCs, it's time to work hard and accept our responsibilities.
Take Marshall and the puppies to my place. Although I can't cure the dirty thread disease, I can still ease their suffering.
Steamville PCs don't give up so easily. I'll lead the investigation to Misty Peak and check for any dangers while looking for clues.
Macy always being reliable.
Thank you, Nikki. You and the Guardian are the heroes of Serenity Island. We will forever remember your help. I'm glad I could help. Serenity Island is so beautiful, and everyone is so lovely. I just hope that such beauty can always exist.
Oh, that is such a beautiful thing that Nikki just said.
I'll wait for word from Murmur. Then we'll find the Serenity Spring together.
Nikki always knows what to say. I'm always impressed with her lines. Always. Like, I have to say, out of every gacha game I've played, at least, she is my absolute favorite protagonist. And it's not even close. Like, yeah, that was trauma and remembrance that made her quiet down, so it shows that she's coming to terms with it, right? I guess she's starting to heal from all of that. Okay. So, the next part is Meet Murmur by the Guardian statue, as she told us. Let me get the dues first.
I wonder what clues Murmur may have found. Nikki, let's go find her at the Guardian statue.
Let's find her, but first... This is the spire I still need. Perfect. And... So here is where we have to find Murmur. Okay, because I don't remember the names of the locations. But yeah, I really like Nikki as a main character. I haven't played... Like, I also play Genshin and Wuthering Waves. And they both have protagonists, which I like. But I feel like Nikki is special, in a way. She's written to be almost like a mediator a lot of the times. And highly, highly empathic. Not just friendly, but... I think I've mentioned this before, but many of her lines could be said by a therapist a lot of the time. I think Nikki would be a great therapist. Not all of them. Sometimes she's a bit too... positive. Sometimes when it doesn't work to be. But many of her lines are very therapist-like.
Nikki, Momo, you made it! Murmur, you look happy. Have some good news? Yeah. Dr. Rita told me that the Guardian
Nice.
and the puppies are stable. They haven't woken up yet, but they're out of danger now. Also, I found some clues about the location of the Serenity Spring in an old book a human left behind. That's
Okay.
great. Where is it? Well, it seems like an ancient song. It's a little tough to understand, but it goes like this. The goldfinch descends from the light, reflecting back a twisted bliss. The nightingale nibbles at its plume, as moonlight dances in the abyss. But a goldfinch and a nightingale... I've never seen these things anywhere on Serenity Island. I think each line of the song might be a clue. Then, what could the goldfinch descends from the light mean?
It's the sunset, I guess? Is that correct?
There is one thing that's golden on Serenity.
Makes sense.
Oops, I accidentally
So-
clicked.
It probably refers to the sunlight disappearing after sunset, right?
Nikki's very naive, both on, like, both when it's good and bad to be like that. I agree and I like that. I like that she's a little bit flawed, but at the same time she always... tries to empathize with everyone she talks to, and I really appreciate that in a main character. And actually, like... I wouldn't necessarily say she's naive. I see her more so as innocent, where, you know, naive I see in a bad light. I think innocent is a quality to have, but it also can get you in bad situations because you trust people who you're not supposed to trust. But I see her as very innocent, and I love that.
You're so smart. So, does reflecting back a twisted bliss refer to lake water? Or maybe the crystal salt flats that reflect light? Both match the description in the song. But these two things are so common on Serenity Island that neither really narrows it down.
Nikki, look at the next two lines. The nightingale nibbles at its plume as moonlight dances in the abyss. What does that mean?
The silver gale. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's good to have a trait that can be turned both good and bad depending on situations, right? It's very nuanced.
Nightingale. It must mean the silver gale. Murmur, is there anywhere on Serenity Island related to the silver gale? I think the silver gale is only mentioned in the Guardian's wisdom, which says that the silver gale that protects us lives high up on Misty Peak.
But only Marshall and the Esslings were up there.
I've got it! Macy has been clearing Misty Peak with some other PCs recently. In addition to a few Esslings, they also found a Silvergale statue.
When we were up there, I think I saw it. Also, no PCs have ever lived on Misty Peak. So after the sun sets, there's only...
Moonlight!
Although we don't know everything from the song yet, based on our current clues, we should visit the Silvergale statue at midnight. I think maybe that's where we'll find the Serenity Spring.
All right, then at midnight,
Gotcha.
we'll meet up at Misty Peak.
So we're going back to the peak. I'll go there first and then I'll change the time. Naivety and innocence are two sides of the same coin. Yes. I guess you could say that. It's the same trait in either when it's a positive thing to have it or and it can backfire sometimes.
The song says to search for the Serenity Spring after sunset. Nikki, let's come back tonight and check it out.
Bubble.
Where did this bubble come from? Hey, I look so slim on top of the bubble.
Momo, you look like a real catsicle, but you're upside
Catsicle?
down. Huh? Upside down. That line from the song, reflecting back a twisted bliss.
Momo just wanting to be slim and have long legs. That's what I've learned about Momo in the past 2 updates. Her naivety made her get tricked by Giovanni, but her innocence also helps her bridge the gap between PCs and favor sprites. Yes. Yes, and her innocence also helps her come up with the solutions, I think, a lot of the time. Oops, sorry for hitting you guys.
It's a bubble. Everything on the bubble is reversed. Maybe it's what reflecting back a twisted bliss is pointing to.
Got it. Let's follow the bubble and see where it leads.
Follow the bubble. Okay. Follow all the bubbles. No, I probably don't have to pop them, but why not? It's fun. See the chest. I should not remember to get it. I should not forget to get it, is what I mean. With Momo's obsession for barbecue, he will never become long-leg Momo. True. That is so true.
There's no sign of the Serenity Spring here. Only this grayish crystal salt.
I think he would need a bit of a diet and something to lengthen him significantly.
Don't lose heart. We were guided here by the bubble, so this can't just be a coincidence. Maybe the answer is right in front of us. This statue. How long ago was it made? It's so badly damaged.
No one from Serenity Island has ever been to Misty Peak. Maybe this statue was built by humans a long, long time ago. Although it's shaped like the Silvergale, how is it linked to the line, "The nightingale nibbles at its plume," from the song?
The nightingale nibbles at its plume. That should be...
Grooming its feathers, I'm guessing?
grooming its feathers, tidying its appearance.
So the Silvergale can do styling too.
Okay, is that the
I've
conclusion?
got it. We should restore the Silvergale statue to its original form.
That makes sense. But we don't know what type of material this statue is made of. Maybe we can repair it with some hard crystal salt.
Momo evolves to Chunky Momo? Yes. That is the only evolution possible. I'm a bit sad that PCs don't have eyelashes. Sometimes their eyes are a bit weird. Oh, I see what you mean. They can be a bit very, like, starry-eyed. Yeah, I see that. I think eyelashes would help a little bit.
Alright, let's search the area for suitable pieces of crystal salt, then try fixing the statue.
With so much crystal salt nearby, finding something suitable to fix it should be easy. Let's look.
Okay, so Do I? You know what? I really want to get the chest first. But it will be hard to come back up. Maybe I should... Well, I need to go down anyway. Never mind. So, chest first. When I see a second chest down there. Oh. Can I? Oh, it was a bubble. I always forget that these ones are wind bubbles. And I need the one down there too. Considering most of them are just fabric, they could just paint some eyelashes on the fabric. Good point. Good point. That would be lore friendly as well. I need to get the other side. I don't know why I'm going over there. So this is one piece. Moderately sized crystal salt. A few lumps of moderately sized crystal salt which can be used to repair the damaged base.
This one looks just about the perfect size. Nikki, let's find 2 more.
Okay, I expected this to be a little bit harder.
Great job. Let's hurry back and fix the statue.
That was a walk in the park. Where do I have to stand? Here. Nope, this quest is easy.
Alright,
It looks
it's all
like
done.
it.
Whoa.
So beautiful.
It's very pretty. Bloom. Oh, this is where I see. I didn't make the connection with the phoenix feather. So pretty.
Is this the nightingale preening its feathers?
That's where the spring is. Perfect.
We're the best. Whoa.
Sorry
What
for
a
interrupting you,
deep
Momo.
crevice.
Could the abyss mentioned in the song mean this place?
For sure it
How do we
does.
get down there? It's pitch
fall.
black.
No?
Who knows how deep it is? What if there's something scary down there?
Fall first, think after. Let's go.
Don't worry, I can... Murmur!
There you go.
She jumped down!
Let's jump.
Murmur! Are you okay? I'm fine. Looks like a path down here. Momo, let's go down and check it out.
It would be nice if they allowed us to try the outfit instead of just showing it off in cutscenes like this. I fully agree. There should be a preview. Yes. Well, wait. We can try it, though. No? Wait. Or do you mean in-game, so you can see it with the light in-game and everything? Because, yeah, that would be nice. We can only try them on in the wardrobe, basically. Not in our wardrobe, but when you go to details from the banners. Like, what was that menu? Yeah, and try the ability. Yes, that would be so useful. It would really make a lot of a difference, and I think many people would be convinced to perhaps pull on banners that they didn't want to pull on initially, so I think it would benefit them for sure. Okay, before I jump into the abyss, how about I want to take a 2-minute break, go to the restroom and everything. If you feel like taking a break as well, just maybe grab some snacks, stretch a little bit. I also feel like stretching my legs a little bit. And I will be back in 2-3 minutes, not more than that. The ice walking was so much fun. Yes, it's so fun. It's really, really fun. I think it would convince people to pull on the outfit. All right, I will put you guys in the be right back screen and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Let me just switch. No problem. You'll go have lunch. I hope you enjoy. I don't know if you're still here, but I hope you enjoy. I hope you have something really yummy. Speaking of food, I don't know what to eat later. This is always my dilemma. I never know what to eat. I think I might have some pasta with something. And my mom is making eggplant salad today, so I probably will have that because I absolutely love it. I don't know if it's a thing that you guys have in your countries, but it is so good. It is so, it's like a spread. You spread it on bread usually, but it is so delicious. It's made like with homemade mayo as well. It's one of the best things in the world for me. I can just eat it like 2 days in a row, just have that. Okay, let me... Also, I have one more sip, literally. But yeah, also welcome back to anyone who took the break as well. Welcome back. I'm putting my water in front of me now so I can have it. Oh, let me fix this hair. Okay. And I didn't bring my lip balm. I usually like to have it next to me because my lips get dry and it annoys me. But today, no lip balm. Welcome back. Welcome back, you too, and thank you. I don't know if you actually took your break with me, but I know you were gone at some point. So welcome back to you as well. Okay, let's continue then. Let me jump into the abyss. I didn't have the faith to just drop down all the way like this.
There are bubble blooms here.
There are bubble blooms.
Maybe the bubbles that guided us earlier floated up from here.
How did you just jump down without hesitation?
So brave.
Symbol.
To be honest, I was a little scared. But when I thought the Serenity Spring might be down there, I wasn't afraid at all. Still, I didn't expect it to be so complicated down here. How about we split up and search?
Alright, that'll save time. If anyone finds anything, just call out and we'll regroup.
Okay, so I need to... I don't know if there are any dews around here. Chest. I always need more diamonds. This is how I managed to get away with just buying the subscription. And also sacrificing some things that I really like. There are dews here. Okay, how many are there in total? Can I see? Is it still part of... No, it's not part of this cavern. I am so curious to see what the next 4-star banners are gonna be, because I feel like with how good the 5 stars have been, they really need to keep up the same sort of quality. So I think it would be interesting to see if that is the case. Do I have to... Did I... Oh, I see those dews. Okay, you know what? I jumped down to those dews first. Maybe it's a mistake though. I'm not sure if it's a mistake or not, but I saw them and I'll jump down to them first. Uh-oh. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. At least I got the other dews as well on my way down. I really need to go back. Go back up everywhere. Now, how? There are aroma lilies here. It's one of the plants that I've collected the least, so it's pretty useful.
Nikki, look! The path ahead is getting brighter!
No, 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 no. I need to go back. Not the path ahead. I need to go back. Okay, I'll activate this flower. No, my gliding ability is selected. Wait, how can I... Oh, I can't make it all the way over there. Maybe if I select... let me try. Let me try once more. Yeah, it's really... I managed to jump there. Okay, can I get back up using this way? Because I really want to get that whim bubble. Oh no, this just makes me come back here. Then how do I make my way back? Here, okay. I am so focused. There we go. It was awkward when I tried to do it from the other side. That's why it didn't feel smooth at all, because I was doing it from the wrong direction. Okay. Now, I need to double check there's absolutely nothing there that I might have missed out on. I jumped here, I believe. It's the Whimstar? What? We collected it. Omo, you're a bit behind. Yeah, and I think that should be it, right? Yeah, because this is where we came from. Okay. Then let's go back to that end of the tunnel part. Which I don't exactly remember where it was. Oh, I can pull all the way down. It should be all the way down, wasn't it? Exactly through here. So this is where we met up with Murmur.
Amazing! The Serenity Spring is really here!
It's so pretty.
Those rainbow colors. It really must be the source of the Rainbow Spring. We found it!
Nikki, thank you. If it weren't for your encouragement and help, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Your persistence played a big part, Murmur. Come on, let's get some spring water to bring back.
Yeah. Oh no, I forgot to bring a water container.
Do we have something that we can use?
It's okay. We can go back and get one in time.
No need. I can use this.
The conch.
You're really attached to that whistle. Are you sure you want to use it?
It's fine. Back then, the Guardian left me this whistle to protect me. Now,
Aww.
I can use it to help the Guardian.
I actually forgot about this, that she had it as an object when,
If I seal the hole at the bottom of the whistle,
like back
it
then.
should be able to hold water. Nikki, do you mind helping me?
There is a book here. Let's see what it says, because it should be interesting. It was her duty to guard the world's edge, and for that she chanted endlessly. Yet within the frozen bubble, she found no trace of the world she once knew. No fish leaping over icy ridges, no snow-capped hills bathed in golden light. The eternity promised by the Wishing One had stilled time itself, making her wonder if all she had fought to preserve was nothing more than a fleeting illusion. Until one day, a feather of flame, carried by a gentle breeze, brushed against the gears of fate. She was a bird without wings, searching for a pair to call her own. In return, she would mend a broken world. Thus, she created us, sculpting the figures of bygone souls from the snow among the ruins. We once heard her murmuring, her drooping wings heavy with sorrow. She whispered an apology, calling her mending nothing more than a hollow comfort. And she answered through her chant, for the wings of ice and snow, once beyond the frozen bubble, would simply cease to be. It seemed they had reached a silent understanding, and perhaps we possessed an intelligence they had never anticipated. Maybe even invisible wings carried a power beyond imagining. When enemies approached the frozen bubble, she, wingless, stepped into the wasteland. She ignited her own blood, vanishing into ashes in an instant. Her song became a mournful lament, and her tears fell upon the scorched earth. From the ashes, a tiny ember was born, nourished by her tears, burning brighter with each drop. The firelight illuminated our faces. In that moment, a pair of blazing wings unfurled in the sky, rising with her rebirth. Her ashes and tears reshaped the land at the world's edge, planting seeds that would one day grant all beings the power of flight. In remembering their wings, we honor all they once were. Over time, we too became one with the newborn soil, nourishing the earth alongside the creations they left behind, weaving together a new, prosperous world. We have etched it into the earth so that those destined may dream, believe, and remember. That is so pretty, and it's so funny that it's Snowman's notes. This clearly describes the Phoenix outfit, and that is a beautiful backstory for it. Let's collect the spring water.
Serenity Spring can wash away all the dirt and worries and reawaken the Guardian, just like in the legend.
Let's hurry back to the clinic.
Serenity spring water stored inside the whistle. Serenity spring water stored in Murmur's whistle. It is incredibly clear and might be able to awaken the Guardian. Is there... Okay, this is the exit. and... Okay, so back to the clinic. The clinic was somewhere. I forgot where it is. There we go. It is still on this island, yes. Rita's clinic. I just saw some Dews of Inspiration next to me, and I left before I could collect them. No. I won't remember that they're there. The puppies. I trust that you'll be okay. With the water. Perhaps.
We found it! We found the Serenity Spring!
Murmur, you really found the source of the Rainbow Spring? Hurry!
She's so happy.
Let's go see it!
She's so excited.
Thanks to Nikki's help, we've got some of the water right here.
Murmur handed the Serenity. I don't like how it's so short
So,
that I don't have the
did it
time to
work?
read. I wish it would pause and I could click when to go further.
I'm afraid it's not having any effect.
Oh no.
But how?
It seems the song was a lie. It's okay, Murmur. You did your best. We'll keep thinking of solutions.
It's okay, Murmur. Marshall fought against the terrifying Essling for hundreds of years. Right now, he can hold on for a little longer, until we wake him. Grab your whistle. We'll set out again.
Set out again. I get it now. I won't give up. But before we leave, I want to play one song for the Guardian. If he has to wait in the darkness for much longer, then I hope this melody can offer him some light. Just like how he saved me before.
Huh? But the whistle's waterlogged. Can it still be played?
Maybe that's how it has to... You know, maybe that's what we have to do for it to work.
I can help. Just a few taps to fix its shape, and I guarantee it'll sound loud and clear.
Oh, I'll pitch in too. So what if it was soaked? Let me scrub it a bit and it'll be fresh and dry as a PC straight out of the bathhouse.
Whoa, you're all fired up! Huh? It looks good as new.
Don't underestimate us. Murmur, try it out.
This is for you. For our special Guardian.
This is so wholesome. It's working. Warm Melodies Boo Boo, that is his name? Troublemaking Woofy.
What's happening?
He's awake.
The Guardian.
It's a miracle.
And Rainy Day Ding Ding. I love these names.
Guardian. Welcome back.
Welcome back indeed. Oh, I had to click it. Sometimes it will get stuck in like black screens until I click. Because I have the story set to manual. Okay. That was beautiful. I really... Wait, we still have to talk to the Guardian for him to reveal the truth. Let's do that.
So much time has passed.
It's been how many? Like a few centuries, was it?
Thank you, Nikki, for completely purifying the Essling. Every PC in the abandoned district owes you their gratitude. Now we can finally leave Serenity Island and go home.
The abandoned district?
Leave Serenity Island.
Go home? Guardian, you're scaring me. Go where?
Didn't you say, from the moment we... Serenity Island, our homeland. Isn't Serenity Island our home?
Guardian, what's going on? My memories, are they real or not?
I'm sorry. Everyone has forgotten so much after losing pieces of their fabric. Let me start from the very beginning.
Please do, please do. We're here to listen.
Once, we lived in the Stonewoods abandoned district.
That makes sense.
We were born from the leftover garments of Prosperville residents, dwelling peacefully on our old land and guarding our bountiful home. Then one day, a group of humans, calling themselves the Rogues, entered our land. They claimed they were trading goods at the border and referred to each other as a tight-knit family. We took them in and allowed them to settle in Prosperville. Day after day, life seemed peaceful and unchanging. Until that day, roaring flames, the terrifying Esling, and the iron hooves of the Order of Dawn trampled our lands.
Order of
They
Dawn.
were searching for something that belonged to the Rogues. Something they were willing to turn the entire land upside down to find. The Rogues resisted to the death. And we... how could we stand by and watch as our homes were destroyed and the golden fields of wheat burned to ash? Farmers grabbed their hoes. Masons raised their picks. And we lured the Esling into the open stone tree cluster, desperate to reclaim peace. But the Esling was too powerful. Only one solution remained. The Silver Gale's feather. Our only hope. One by one, we sacrificed ourselves, using our bodies to summon divine power. One PC, then another. This was all we had left. The very bodies the Silver Gale had granted us. Then, a rainbow-colored glow enveloped everything. In a daze, bubbles carried us into the skies. When we woke again, we were on Serenity Island, with torn bodies and broken memories. We had forgotten the past and awoke in this land of serenity.
So we were all guardians, and Serenity Island isn't our homeland. My memories, they actually happened somewhere else?
Yes, well, according to this.
So then why, after all these years, has no PC gone back? Is it because they forgot?
It's because we were the price of the sacrifice. The Silver Gale's feather sealed us and the massive Esling together on Serenity Island.
Oh.
It could no longer harm our homeland. However, we could never return. Forgetting was the price we paid.
So, from the moment we... Serenity Island, our home...
That's right. What I wanted to say is, from the moment we arrived on Serenity Island,
No.
we could never leave. We could never return to our homeland.
Then that's why... We've always had this vague feeling that we couldn't leave this place.
Hmm.
I can't believe this is the reason why.
The seal's barrier also suppressed our longing.
I love that his mustache is so sewn on. Yes, it looks so goofy. It really does. Wow, but this is so deep. So wow. Okay. I don't remember. So they mentioned an Order of the Dawn. I don't remember. They must have been mentioned before, but I don't remember anything about them.
It wasn't until I merged with the Essling and became the core of the seal that I remembered what happened in the abandoned district. Over the years, the memories of everyone's sacrifices often haunted me. They tormented my consciousness, but also comforted me.
I also feel like this is such a good way of explaining a new location. I really like this, the way it's been explained and the way it's been tied to, because we know even PCs in the abandoned district had trouble remembering where they came from because the material deteriorates and then they lose their memories. So it's very in line with what we know of PCs so far as well. I like this a lot.
The sea of wheat, the creaking of windmills, and the fragrance of fine wines mingled with laughter, and so many voices. Like what Macy said. We need a huge mill, with tall windmills and spacious barns. When the harvest comes, all the wind in the world will come to aid us. They'll grind the golden grains of our harvest into a fragrant aroma.
That was the old me.
Murmur once said, I will no longer wonder, no longer exchange care and smiles with endless giving. I have a family now, a family who will always smile at me.
Oh. It's so beautiful. They are the ones attacking the Umbra Kingdom, and the reason we have refugees in Wishfield. I thought about it. I thought that it has to be connected. I see. Okay, so we will be seeing more of them very, very soon, probably. And also, I forgot to say, welcome back. I hope your lunch was very good. My dad was recently in Greece because he's learning to be he's like studying to be a skipper, and he said you guys have fantastic food, so I would assume that your lunch was delicious as well.
These memories that make me unwilling to forget. They make me want to keep searching.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad to hear it.
Prosperville. It isn't just rich in golden wheat. It's also full of warm, generous hearts. Those hearts protected the village, protected our family, protected those like Murmur, who were searching for their home, and also protected me. It's these memories that sustained me until today.
Even in a foreign land, the tastes, the sounds, the lights, all of it combines and gives us strength from afar. That's the power of a homeland. For the sake of their homeland, everyone on Serenity Island has sacrificed so much. You're all incredible guardians.
Nikki, you're also our guardian. Without you, the seal on Serenity Island could never have been broken. And we'd never have found our way back home.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
I appreciate all of your gratitude, and I'm so happy I could help everyone. Serenity Island is wonderful, but it's also like a bubble.
Well
so
said.
Perfect it feels unreal. That's why everyone is still confused and still searching. Maybe only by reclaiming the past, whether it's full of sorrow or joy, can the seeds formed by all those experiences grow into a new home here on Serenity Island.
Right. Serenity Island is our home now, but I also don't want to forget my old home.
Right, yes. I think so too. And we can't forget the most important thing about Serenity Island, the Bathing Bliss Festival. It's time for you to witness the true skills of the scrubbing champ.
I'm sure Terai will be intimidated by your skills. Well, I don't live in Greece, so we don't have a lot of Greek food. Oh, I see. You live in Sweden, which is on the other side of Europe. Right. Okay, so you are from Greece, but you live in Sweden. I see, okay.
This big PC here has a one-track mind.
You can't leave out the bubble, Ambassador. Can I show off my talents at the festival too?
Of course you can! You're the coolest and most reliable bubble ambassador ever. Can you help prepare the cleansing lotion and crystal salt?
It's a tradition.
The festival is almost here!
It's a tradition at this point for us to help with festivals. And how do you like Sweden, by the way? How is it? How is it to live over there? No, you're pure Swedish? Was it someone else then who mentioned Greece? I can sometimes get things mixed up. It was someone else. Yes, okay. I can sometimes get things mixed up because as much as I try to remember, you know, things about everyone, I also have ADHD, so sometimes it takes me a little bit, yeah, of time to be able to remember everything. But I try. I promise I try. You like Greek myths though? Yes, their mythology is really beautiful. I agree. What's your favorite like Greek god? It's cold and dark in Sweden, right? I've never been there, but and I don't know if I know anyone who lives there, but I bet. I bet I'm used to quite a lot of sun over here. Over here in Romania. I think Mark really loves Sweden though. He would like to go there. He said so a few times before. He would like to visit you guys. Okay, let's see. Should we do the rest of this? So we have not forgotten. Go to the brewing. I think we should actually. Let's do these. I also need to use my energy. I just noticed that I'm capped. So you know what? Let me do that first. Just get the new Eurekas. Sure, just use like 80 total. And then I'll use the rest when I do my dailies. Okay, so this is the... either the cleansing lotion, I think, or...
10 for Auntie Jasmine, 80 for Ari, and 320 for Gabby.
What's that?
Are these crystal salts
crystal salts.
for the Bathing Bliss Festival?
Ah, Nikki, Momo. These ones are compensation for those who bought contaminated crystal salt.
Standing by a 10-to-1 guarantee? Wow, you really are an honest businesswoman.
Who's named Shadow.
You're gonna go bankrupt.
Blings can always be earned back. After all, I'm Shadow, the hardest working merchant on Serenity Island. I'll always save up enough blings to buy gifts for that PC.
Shadow is so cute. Your favorite Greek god is Aphrodite, but I'm actually named after the Trojan princess Cassandra. Oh, I see. That's a beautiful name, by the way. It's really pretty. That is beautiful. Who is my favorite? I don't know. I kind of like Ares too. I used to watch Xena the Warrior Princess back in the day. And I just really liked the personification of Ares there. But I get it, he's the god of war, so maybe Hades, the god of the underworld? I think he's the god of death, perhaps? I like Hades a lot as well. Who else? What is the They have like a hunting goddess, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember her name. Artemis? I hope I'm not mixing things up, but I think, yeah, Artemis is really cool as well.
Those gifts, who are they for? Actually, I often have someone in mind. Someone really important to me. I've always wanted to save up a lot of blings to fill the gaps she has. I searched all over Serenity Island, but I couldn't figure out who she was. Yet I kept saving and saving.
Yeah, Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Right, she's the goddess of the hunt. It may be pretty, but the meaning isn't so great. It means doom prophetess. Really, it does? I mean, I'm sorry, but that sounds really badass to me. Okay, it might not be the most positive connotation, but it's fucking badass, so I would take it. That is great. Yes, Artemis is a hunting goddess, but she is also a moon goddess. That is so pretty. I didn't know that she has like a double job sounds wrong. Position. I don't know. Double. Yeah. That reminds me of Diana from League of Legends, who is one of my favorite champions, so.
But thanks to you uncovering the truth about this place, I know now there's a part of my past I've forgotten. I think once those memories return to me, I'll know who that friend is and where she is. When that time comes, I'll have plenty of blings and gifts. I'll be ready to find her and give them all to her.
I see now. I believe the reunion with your friend will be an incredibly happy moment.
That's why one of the cats in Sailor Moon is named Artemis. I see. I haven't watched Sailor Moon. Yes, Diana is the Roman version. That's what I was thinking, because it sounded familiar, and then I was like, isn't that the Roman version? But yeah, she's a very cool champion in the game.
But even for a friend, don't even think about pulling a fast one.
Momo with the threats. He's not Momo if he doesn't, you know, glare at them menacingly a little bit.
As much as I love earning blings, I'd never want to deceive anyone. The contaminated crystal salt was a big deal. If I'd noticed the color difference, I wouldn't have made that mistake. But since I did cause harm, now I need to work hard to make it right. On top of these compensations, I've also made arrangements to donate high-purity crystal salt free of charge for the Bathing Bliss Festival. Bubble Ambassador, I entrust the luminous crystal salt to you. Let's wash away all our stains at the festival and look forward to new reunions.
I like Shadow. I thought, like, my bets were that she was gonna be, you know, one of the bad guys at first because of her name, but I'm very happy they didn't go down that stereotypical route. And instead, they made her an honest merchant called Shadow. That is so cool. Okay, let's get the two. So cleansing balm, and what else do we need? Because we got the salts. Oh, cleansing lotion. That.
Oh no, this is bad! If the lotion's not perfect, nothing's perfect!
See, her eyes look a little bit weird.
Lulu, what's going on?
It's even worse than putting a fresh batch of cleansing lotion in a dirty bottle! A gust of wind just swept past and the bubble snatched away all my cleansing lotion materials!
Oh no.
Without them, I won't be able to make the perfect cleansing lotion! It's my latest creation, a powerful 8-in-1 Bathing Bliss Festival exclusive formula!
Timis would be proud. What materials do you need?
Just gather more materials?
I can't. I really can't. I soaked everything in rainbow spring water for 10 days,
Oh.
then smoked it all with crystal salt for 10 nights. If I start over, I'll never make it in time for the festival.
I see. It's a very complicated formula.
Mighty Bubble Ambassador, talented human stylist, my one and only Nikki. Could you use your amazing
amazing Esling fighting skills to help me retrieve the
One and
materials.
only.
Pretty please.
Of course I can. Leave it to me.
That was...
That's great! My cleansing lotion materials are inside the amber bubbles over there. Just break them open to get the materials back. I'm counting on you, Nikki.
That was a really good justification for the fact that I can't just give her new materials. I need to collect those specifically. Okay. Wait. Where is that? Below? Can I even get below? Look for specially processed wool fruit near the brewing workshop. Is it in some crates or something? Or inside here, maybe? Oh, this is how I... Yeah. I thought... Maybe? I remembered what part of the story made me feel like the writing had issues. It was the Silvergale dress quest. Ooh, it's been a long since I did that one. Let me try and remember. Ooh, I think it's been too long since then. Is this how I get it? Yes, this is how I get the special wool fruit. But yes, too long ago. All I can remember about the Silvergale, it's in like a haze for me. The only thing I can remember is that I spent so long grinding the materials for it. I feel like that took away my focus a little bit from the story and everything, because I am still not for real, but I'm still traumatized, so to speak, about how many... What was it? It was Realms of the Dark with Hurl, I think. Ooh, that was a lot.
Look, are these the right materials?
Holy 8-in-1 Bathing Bliss Festival exclusive cleansing lotion! Nikki, you gathered everything! That's so impressive. Ta-da! This cleansing lotion is infused with all my blessings for the Bathing Bliss Festival in Serenity Island. Want to hear the story behind its design?
I want to... Let me guess. Should I guess? I want to hear it. What am I supposed to guess?
I want to hear it.
First, I wish for the Bathing Bliss Festival to be a complete success. Secondly, I hope everyone who uses it will live a perfect life free of worries.
That's a bit of wishful thinking, Lulu.
Also, I hope I can wash away all my doubts during the festival and achieve my dreams.
The quest starts with the sudden invasion by the Dark, and we were led back to the ruins by the contest mirror. Right, I remember now. I remember. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember if I felt like it was, like the pacing was off, but potentially, yes. Because, see, I tend to remember the parts of the story that I really like, and I don't remember this one, so... And then we meet Aina that tells us it was because of the Heart of Infinity getting unbalanced. Right, that is the first time we hear about that, I think.
Huh? What dreams have you yet to fulfill?
Actually, my dream of becoming an ace brewmaster has long been fulfilled. However, I always feel like something's missing.
The issue I find with it was there was nothing that triggered the unbalancing. Right. Yeah, there was no reason for it. Now that you say it, yeah, it does make sense. I wish I would remember the rest of the details so I can see it even more in perspective, but I think I will one day just go over the story again, like in videos, so that I remember everything. But yeah, I don't think there was anything that explained why the Heart of Infinity got unbalanced, supposedly. Like, it had to be big enough for that, right? Because just... You really want Snowy Ballad too? Are you gonna pull for it? Or, hey, I hope you have enough pulls to get it because it's so pretty. It is probably my favorite outfit so far in the game, together with the fairy one. It's hard to choose though. I also really like the Blooming Rosa. Thank you so much. And I hope you're lucky with your pulls too. Because the fewer you can use, the better.
The aroma always lacks some depth. It's not my technique or the formula that's wrong. It just feels like it's missing some laughter, some stories, and someone I've been waiting for.
It is so... I love the fact that they're all remembering that there's someone out there who they're waiting for. It really reminds me of Granny Lefty. Now that's a quest that I really loved.
Who is it you're waiting for?
I haven't figured that out yet. But thanks to you, Nikki, we uncovered the truth about Serenity Island and broke the seals that held us back.
I would have wanted a scene where Nikki felt down, like she wanted to go home, something that we could link with the unbalancing, something that triggers like a strong emotion, right? Specifically, especially since she had to balance her heart by thinking about people she loves, right? That would make a lot of sense if they made it like that. I would have loved that too. Something like that, a strong, like missing your home. I think that would have, you know, explained the unbalance. Maybe if you suggest it to them, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll retroactively change it anymore. after the fiasco that they're going through right now.
I've heard it all. The Guardian shared so many stories about Prosperville and the abandoned district. It could be the love I have for brewing and the promises I've forgotten will find their answers there. When the time comes, the fragrance of my formula will be flawless.
And that will be the true perfect cleansing lotion.
Exactly! I'll entrust my perfect cleansing lotion to you, Bubble Ambassador. I'm really looking forward to the Bathing Bliss Festival, and to the day everything is perfectly complete.
I love Lulu's voice acting too. She sounds so excited when she needs to be. Okay, we got the lotion too.
Let's head to Steamville.
We have to go to Steamville during the day. On which level is this? I'll go to the bathhouse. I'm guessing it might be there. Let's see. Is this going to be like with firework aisles? A whole celebration going off? Cute. I love that puppy PC. They all look so happy. The tiny mitten. Or is that is soap, but it looks like in the shape of a mitten.
The Bathing Bliss Festival has begun!
Momo is helping. He wants the title of Scrub Champion too.
These bubbles.
Prosperville.
Memories.
There are lost memories!
That is so cute. I can't.
Nikki, thank you. You helped us rediscover our homeland.
That is so beautiful. Oh, that made me emotional. There's just something about that. Like getting their memories back through the bubbles that feels so special. Yeah, I don't think they would change it or take that input. Sometimes It feels like they are scared to let Nikki show emotions. Sometimes it feels like she just spouts positive things. I agree. I agree. That's why when I called her like similar to a therapist, I mean minus those moments, because sometimes it doesn't make sense. Yeah. It ends up sounding hollow. I fully agree with that. Yeah, that ending was really nice. It felt so wholesome. That was satisfying. A very satisfying story. And now I'm supposed to please go to Wishfield Breezy Meadow. What's there? It's a... Oh yeah, that's Aka, the boy who dreams of a music career. I remember him. The boy whose father doesn't agree with his choices. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Let me see, what is there left to do? So I have a bunch of the event left. I guess I'll do the styling challenges first. Let me get the rewards. And where was the styling part? I still need to do bubble trace. I only got 2 of the rewards. So many menus. I wrote this in my feedback. I feel like the menus are so convoluted. Even though they're really pretty, aesthetically I really like them. But at least for me, it's so hard to find what I'm looking for. Let me track the last stage. Can I even do this? So this is on the... Probably that's the closest one. Positivity feels so much richer when you aren't afraid of showing negativity too. I fully agree. I fully agree. I am a very big believer in the, you know, the toxic positivity thing. Like when you're so positive, you just ignore the negative parts. Yeah. I see it exactly the same. Even about the way people are in their real life. I feel like the most balanced way of being is taking both into consideration. And I think true positivity is when you can see the positive aspects in whatever is going on, but without minimizing the negative ones. I feel the same way. Yeah. Agree, these menus were hard to navigate. Yes, they are confusing as fuck. The puppies. Ring-a-ding-ding. What was your name? Troublemaking Woofy. War Melodies Boo Boo. And we're... Rainy Day Ding Ding. There we go. Bark all together. I'm tempted. Let's bark. Woof woof. I love this. Woof. Alright, I don't think I can keep up. We're going to need a professional translator. We have one. Momo the barbecue long legs menace. No, short legs this time. Leave it to me. I won't. Woof woof. Woofy said that thanks to Nikki's victory over the corrupted monster, Marshall was freed. However, they feel bad that they didn't help out. So they're doing a bit of self-reflection. They couldn't do much before, but now they're trying twice as hard to help out. They thought and finally came up with ways they could assist Marshall. However... Momo, that was one woof. How is this the translation? While their ideas were great, it was a very complex woof. They ran into problems trying to put them into action. They wanted to ask the PCs for help, but only Marshall could understand them. No one else could. You chose that too. It was the best option to choose. Don't worry, I can understand you. And if I can, then the greatest bubble ambassador in the history of Serenity Island should be able to as well. That's right. Woofy, Boo Boo, Ding Ding, maybe I can lend you a paw. Oh no, not the puns. Woofy and Boo Boo spun around excitedly, and I didn't get to read that. I think it's because they really like Marshall and just can't wait to start making preparations. What do you need help with, Ding Ding? Oh, you want to become stronger? Assume Ding Ding wants to fight the corrupted monster. Assume Ding Ding has other reasons. How would I know? uh, can we just ask? Why isn't there an option ask Ding Ding why? I don't know. The corrupted monster is already gone. Is there another reason you feel the need to grow stronger? Gremlin Nikki for the win. Yes. Oh, I see. Ding Ding was born from a small umbrella and hopes to one day grow strong and sturdy enough to shield Marshall from the rain so he never has to get wet. That is so cute. That's a wonderful wish, Ding Ding. Do you need our help with training? Ding Ding says it's been training hard all on its own, chasing bubbles, hauling crystal soul. Even its loose threads are tough now. But it's still worried. What if a strong wind blows the umbrella away? What if it's too slow to keep up with Marshall and he ends up getting wet anyway? It seems that what Ding Ding lacks isn't physical strength, but rather a bit of confidence. Oh yes, confidence, this big solver of all problems. I think you may be right. Nikki, why don't you show us what a fearless umbrella holder looks like with your styling? It might just help Ding Ding find some confidence. I don't know if I'm ready or not, truth be told. Let's see, cool and uniform. Somehow. How much do we need? This is my only cool uniform. I don't know, it being the last tier and everything? Never mind. It's part of the story, actually, never mind. Dog pieces aren't smart, but they are wholesome, I agree. They are very cute. I do not know what that feedback was, but I'll think it's a positive one. Ding Ding says your styling is more helpful than chasing 100 bubbles or carrying 100 packs of crystal salt. It's super, super grateful to you. No need to thank me. If Marshall knew how much you care for him, he'd be deeply touched. Woof. So many woof woof. It sounds like an incredible story. Momo, hurry and tell me, what did Ding Ding just say? Ding Ding says that the puppy pieces all originated from the gifts given by the sheriff of Prosperville to a guardian pup. The guardian pup was once a stray little bowler. One stormy night, it happened to cross paths with the sheriff, who was out on patrol. The sheriff held an umbrella over the guardian pup and took it home with him, keeping it safe from the rain. From that point on, the guardian pup never had to worry about shelter again. Later on, the sheriff even made a small umbrella for the guardian pup. That way, even when the sheriff wasn't around, the guardian pup wouldn't get wet in the rain. I get it now. Ding Ding must be that little umbrella come to life. You're right. That's why Ding Ding carries the guardian pup's wish, to become strong, and the amazing pup that holds an umbrella for its owner, shielding him from the rain. I understand now. Marshall and the 3 pups have always been looking out for each other and taking care of one another since way back when. Just like you and me, Nikki. Kind of. What's it saying, Momo? Nothing, it's just complimenting me. Anyway, the important thing now is finding Woofy and Boo Boo. They're still waiting for us to help them. You're right, Ding Ding, do you know where they went? It says that during training, it often saw Woofy by the waterside near Soakville. Nikki, let's go check it out. Let's go. But first... Or is this the prerequisite for the styling? A dog doesn't have high fashion standards? Yes, true. It needed very little. It was impressed. Oh, I should have worn my, what's it called? You know that... Where is it? Where are you? This one. I should have worn this one to truly impress it, but alas. The doggo would be impressed by my, yes, I want to exit. By the fact that I had to defeat an S-Ling to get it. Rainy day Ding Ding. Okay, so, but first and foremost, let me double check that this is what I have to do. This menu? No. No. This menu? Yes. Is this the prerequisite? No, it's not. See, I got sidetracked. I teleported here for the styling challenge. Whee! Was it on the... Yes, on this level. Auntie Generous, let's see if I can defeat you. Because you do have high standards. Oh boy. Fresh, sexy, and fairy. This should be my fairy outfit should be fine for this, shouldn't it? Never mind. It's not the fairy outfit. No, because the fairy outfit is sweet, I think. So what's fresh and sexy and fairy? I have a feeling this won't be enough, but let's see. Actually, it might be. It's gonna be... No, I think it will be quite close, but not quite. Ah, it's just a little bit away. It's so little away. I just need to level up the shoal a little bit and it's kind of fairy-ish. Pineapple juice fairy. That's a good metaphor. Okay, let me... If I level up that shawl a little bit, because it's 0. This one? Yeah, I don't want to save that. Glow up. I've saved up quite a few bubbles. So I should be able to level that one up. Oh, they're max level. Never mind. I need something else then. What else is fairy? Glow up. So it was sexy and fresh, I think. Why am I not surprised? It's the banner outfit. Of course it is. Let's level it up. Let's glow it up. What a surprise. Oh, who would have thought? At least it used a nice color combo. Yellow and purple work very well together. You're right. That is a good color combo. I think I can just max it out. Let's... I was planning to glow it up anyway, so might as well. There we go. Done. It's beautiful. I love this color variant. There's just something about having that black hair with the pink. It works so well. Okay, I can just skip. It's beautiful. And I get my one wish. And now it should be fine. The pink version is great, I agree. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna change into that one. Dart challenge again. Oh, I just get a few blings extra, but I wanted to level up this outfit anyway, so might as well. Doesn't work nearly as well, I have to say. It's just there's just something about the shawl that I don't like, but you know what? If Nikki's okay with this, I'm okay with it. You would rather use blonde with the pink? I think blonde would work well too, but I think I like that strong contrast a lot. I think it doesn't even have to be glowed up, and it's enough. Let me change. Change into that. There we go. I'm so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Blackpink. Okay. I still have some other styling challenges left, so let me do those. Try it as an ability outfit. You're right. I should. Let me go. Let me do this styling so I don't forget about it, and then I want to try it. Can I do it? Do I have what to? Let's see for any luck here. But I don't think so if it hasn't worked last time. But the labels are different, so maybe. No. Pineapple is back, it is. This was really pretty, actually. Okay, it didn't work. Let me try the ability then. I love this too. I love this color of the fairy outfit. Okay, let's try. Can I use it? Oops. There we go. Ooh, I need to switch the ability as well. My bad, my bad. Wait, I still have the other one selected. So ability setup. And I should be able to switch it. There we go. Perfect, like this. But now I need to wait. I need to wait it out. Cooldown time? But the cooldown is not that big. So pretty. Oh, I love it so much. I am just so happy that Infinity gave me a chance to be a mermaid. I will never be over that. Beautiful. You don't need to wait out the ability, just go to Firmland and undo it. I see. Okay, so you can just... It works like that. Okay. And then you can immediately use it again. Well, no, because there's still... See, there's still that tiny cooldown. We need real mermaid tails, I agree. One day. When we can also swim underwater. Hopefully. Or am I being too ambitious here? But I hope one day. You know, I got a little bit spoiled with my other games. I don't know if any of you play Genshin, but it took them quite a few new maps until they added in underwater exploration, but once they did, it was great. You want them earlier than that? Yes, please. Next patch if possible, after they fix everything that's going on currently. We want mermaid tails. It would be awesome. And one day, I would like a phoenix outfit as well. But I don't know, there's something about the... So if we're talking about the phoenix dress, let me switch to it. So I like it a lot, but there's just something about it that I can't quite place, that I'm not a big fan of. And I can't place it, I don't know. Is it the silhouette? I think it might be the top part of the dress. That there's just something. Oh, you also play Styrail, and is that what is that? Honkai or no? Because Honkai is Starrail. I don't know what high third is. What is that? Butt wings? Yeah, I think I would have liked the wings more to just be normal. But I sort of... So, hear me out. I like the way it looks from the front. But just not from the back. Oh, Honkai Impact third. I see. Third Impact. I see. See, I haven't seen much about that game. Star Rail, yes. But I haven't played it. I play Genshin and Wuthering Waves. Speaking of which, I need to do my Withering Wave events today. I should not forget. But yeah, I think I would have preferred the wings to come out from actual back. The classic. And yeah, I think it's the top part. There's just something about the way the feathers almost, they don't look like, they look like they're painted on. That's what I don't like. Honkai Impact 3rd is great too. I see. Oh, I can't add another gacha into the mix because I would go insane. Is it just me, or gachas are a full-time job? Literally. You have to, and I've gotten used to, right now I'm going against the FOMO. So if I don't feel like logging into one of my games, I just don't. Even if I miss out on things, fine, but I just don't. That's the way I do it with Genshin, for example. I just keep coming back to the game when I feel like playing it. And it's actually fun that way. I recommend it. But yeah, I think I would like it more if the feathers were actually 3D. Not painted on. Otherwise, I really like it. And this color scheme is absolutely stunning. Look at how many different nuances of red it can have. It's gorgeous. Understandable, you have a hard time fitting in Honkai Impact the 3rd and Star Rail. Yeah, it's really hard, isn't it? To keep up with a few gachas at the same time. You sometimes play Cookie Run Kingdom. It's easier to play a bit more casually. I've never heard of that one. Is it a PC game or is it a mobile game? I don't know why the name is giving me mobile vibes, but it might be a PC game. And I also really like the color of the hair with this. It's stunning. It's really, really gorgeous. Ooh. It's making me want to wish for it, but I think I will wait at least until we get the announcement of the next banners. I need to be smart, because it takes a very long time to save up for pulls, and then it takes very little to just make them go poof. Mobile gacha, right. Okay, I see. I also play Life Makeover, which is another dress-up gacha. I started playing it really recently, but I think it will be the type of game I just go back to whenever I want to play it. It's about cookies with a kingdom building base. That sounds really cute, actually. Super cute. Yeah, it sounds like it. Very, very adorable. I feel like gacha games are very fun if you can resist the FOMO at times. Because they can take over really quickly. There's always an event going on. There's always something you have to do. Something to farm. And it can get, yeah, it can feel like a job at times. The dress-up gacha I played before Nikki was Time Princess. That also sounds really cute. Yeah, Life Makeover is that game that got into trouble. So Infinity Nikki won a lawsuit against it because they copied something from Infinity Nikki, I remember. I don't even remember what they copied, but they like really copied something. Yeah, it can be exhausting, yeah. Yeah, but if you play them just when you feel like it, it's a much more enjoyable experience as long as you accept that you can't have everything you want. Okay, let me check how many. Yes, I need to craft the miracle outfit. I still have 2 things to craft. You know what? Let's work on it for a little bit. Because I do have like 15-ish minutes left of the stream. So let me go get some floofs. I'm actually missing so many floofs. Let's go to Flora Wish. And let me teleport first and then I'll track them. Oh yeah, and it can also be demoralizing when you save up a lot, especially in Genshin. And those types of gacha games, it can be really demoralizing when it takes you maximum pity to get what you want. It's a bit disheartening. You've already crafted the outfit, and yeah, it requires a lot of floops. Yes, I'm missing most of them, actually. Hello, Floof. Let me track them. And I'm also missing spiders. Okay, can I? Yes, it tracks them on the minimap as well, which is super useful.
The sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Don't mind me, people. I'm just a mermaid strolling through. Nothing extraordinary to see here. Ooh, I need to remember before next stream I need to turn RT, like ray tracing off. Because it does lag while I'm streaming. I even crafted the outfit twice, so I'm ready to go. Once I can get the recolor mats. I didn't even check out the recolors. Let me do that. How can I? What's the menu for that? The evolution one? Let me check. Oh, yes, here. Outfit not complete. It needs to be complete. But no, I think I can check it out in the compendium, right? Okay, this is the lore. The creature compendium. But... is it like... inside? Would it be here? No. Is there a separate tab for miracle outfits? No. Miracle outfits radiance here. Okay, so this is pastel pink. And then we... oh, I love this one. I am such a sucker for cyan, turquoise type colors. I love them so much. And it's... ooh, it's black and white with pink and black hair. Wait, no, there, yes. I found it in the end. I can't see it properly because I can't preview it, but yeah, it's very pretty. So this is the glow up. It's yellowish. In general, I'm not a big fan of yellow. So every time there is like a yellow recolor, I'm like, that's not for me. With a few exceptions. Okay, floofs. More floofs. All the floofs. Yeah, it's golden. Right, I think they're prettier, like, in actuality than they're shown there. So many floofs to get to. How many do I still need? That is actually a good question. So it would be the miracle outfits. 21. Wow. Okay, we'll do as many as we have time to do. And then I'll probably finish with this off stream. Because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting really hungry, so I should go and make myself something to eat. They're so cute. You swapped your brushing outfit for the standard Banner Bibkun outfit? That is a good idea. I also want to make my custom ability outfits. I think I'll work on that either off stream and I'll make a video, or next stream. I'll see. I'll see how patient I can be. But I really want to make like an outfit for every single ability. I'm so happy we have the option to do that. I'm not even counting to know how many I still have to get because no, I don't want to keep track. Excuse me? Yes. There is a lot of fun ideas to use as ability outfits. Yeah, I agree. I do like that they've kept some of the ability outfits. Like, some of the abilities are still unique, and I really like that. But I like that for the normal ones, we can, you know, select whatever we want. Loof, you are hiding here. Okay, we have 2 over here. Should I? Let's take this quest since I'm here. Working at the mayor's residence, I have to plan and organize everything carefully to get all my tasks done efficiently and perfectly. What is it with everyone talking about getting your tasks perfectly done in this game? Like, I feel like most of the characters in Infinity Nikki have such an unhealthy mentality when it comes to working. Just a shame we can't use the Daughter of the Sea outfit scales on this mermaid outfit. True, that would work so well. That is true. Oh, I love that outfit as well. I can't believe it was a 4-star outfit because it's so stunning. In order to finish all the work before the end of the day. Of course you have to finish before the end of the day, lady, because you have to... Don't you have to relax as well? Unwind? Hobbies? No? You just work from morning to end of the day? There must be 3 of me. Yeah, that is the solution. Not building a healthier work-life balance, but cloning yourself. She figured it out. Yeah, they were great. Yes. They really, really were. Many of the 4-star outfits on the banners are actually really pretty. There are some that I've missed. There was this... How would I describe it? Because I don't remember names of outfits, but there was this pink dress with the heart-shaped top part, and it was almost like a almost tutu ballerina type bottom, and the dress was pink. And I didn't wish for it because I didn't like the color scheme, but now that we have dyeing, it's absolutely stunning, and I really want it. Do you reckon we'll be able to get the reruns? Like, do 4 stars even rerun? That is my question. I think I should write that in a survey, because I don't know how they will handle reruns in Infinity Nikki. We're basically quite... it's been so many banners, and we're only now getting the first rerun, so they will rerun. Okay, that is good. I am relieved to hear that. There must be 3 of me. Okay. Question the plan. A surprising idea, to be sure. Is that really possible? It's the only way. Knowing Alpha stays here to process 35 documents, knowing Beta handles trips to the Exiles camp, and knowing Gamma takes care of other tasks. And who lives your life? I know that Miss Noen seems calm, but something is really off. Miss Noen, is there anything we can help with? Handling documents might be difficult, but we can visit the Exiles camp for you. Nikki can even deal with the Tricky Wish envoy. Visiting the camp should be a piece of cake. You're the stylist Nikki that Haya mentioned. You certainly have an impressive resume. As for the Exiles camp, well, it's a long story. Do you know anything about the Umbraso exiles who are temporarily settled in Breezy Meadow? Yes. Somewhat familiar. I know they came from the neighboring Umbraso. It seems it's because the Empire of Light occupied their homeland. They are rerunning the 5 stars, so 4 stars are sure to come. I hope so. And I don't know how Honkai works, but for example, in Genshin Impact, they have these anniversary banners where you can pick between multiple characters. I wonder if they could do something like that in Infinity Nikki, for us to be able to choose among like a pool of options that we want. And the PT is the same as normal, so you still need the you know, however many wishes it takes you to get the normal outfit, but at least you have the choice. It's easier to get them. That's right, the border outpost has been closed recently because Umbraso is in turmoil. Some of the exiles came here with their leader, Bettina, while the rest scattered and fled. Although the living conditions in the camp are harsh, they have managed to settle down. It must have been tough for them. Mayor Grace was already planning the next steps for the resettlement when a new problem arose. The exiles reported spotting a suspicious person near the camp, possibly a spy from the Empire of Light. What? A spy from the Empire of Light in Wishfield? A suspicion, nothing more. I really hope the situation isn't as bad as they fear. The exiles visiting today told me they've recently seen a sneaky person who not only eavesdrops on their conversations but also rummages through their belongings. While the border outpost is heavily guarded and staffed, a possible mistake there could have grave consequences. I understand, Miss Nowen. Whether it's to ensure safety or reassure the exiles, visiting them ourselves is crucial. Leave it to us. Thank you, Nikki. I entrust you with knowing Beta's duties. Please investigate the suspected spy incident at the exiles camp near the border outpost. On behalf of everyone in Florawish, I want to thank you for your help. Please stay safe. Okay, we will do that next time. Okay, it is already 4. It is time for me to go eat something because my belly is almost rumbling. The next stream will be... I need to see. I'm getting back into my normal schedule, so I normally stream 3 times a week. But last week I was burnt out. So I took the last week to, you know, regain my energy levels back. And I wasn't burnt out because of streaming. It was like multiple life things that came together. Some medical stuff going on, like many things. But I've regained my energy and I will slowly get back into the normal schedule. And yeah, next stream should be Wednesday if everything goes well. Maybe even Tuesday. Let's see. If you want to be notified, I do have a Discord. If not, I do schedule all my streams, by the way, so you can also use that to see when the stream happens. But let me just post the Discord as well, because I always post one link. Just 1 second, need to retrieve it. I always tell myself I'll put it somewhere where I can easily access it, and I always forget. Let me dump it in both Twitch and in YouTube. Have a good meal. Thank you so much. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your days and happy weekend to everyone. And thank you so much for being here. We had so many new peeps coming in, and that was such a joy to talk to all of you. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who lurked, because I know there might be people here who prefer to lurk, and that is very valid. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the stream and enjoy your meal. Yes, everyone who is gonna eat, enjoy your meals and take care. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.